Hello everyone, I haven't set up my... yes I have, it's fine. Hi, it's me, we're doing another WoW stream. This is Jarek. It's actually not called Jarek, he's called Critimal because this is a very old alt. This is an alt I made. This is my third alt I ever made actually, and I just kept making Night Elf males when I started playing this game, but I'll get into that in a minute. First of all I need to check that my chat is all lined up properly. Yes it is. Get the actual chat box realigned. Whoops, that's the wrong thing to move. Sorry, that was probably a bit weird. I realised last stream I hadn't moved the chat box back up. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm moving an invisible thing basically, so that when I go loop, it shows up in the right place right there. That's a reminder that if you ever want to talk and chat, it shows up right there. So that's cool. I put up a little thing today about a little poll that said when we do our pre-patch stream throughs, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna do Alliance or are we gonna do Horde? And so far there's one vote in favour of Horde. So far we're doing Horde. If you want to change that, go to, well, I mean if you're watching the VOD it might be too late, but have a check over at twitter.com/cryptigry. Is it /Critigry or is it something weird? It's like /profile/Critigry. I think it's just straight up /Critigry. I like it when websites do that. Twitch.tv/Critigry is very succinct. I do like a succinct thing. But yeah, this guy is level 101. I'm considering changing him to a female night elf when that becomes a free service available at the hairdressers in pre-patch. Just because I have so many fucking male night elves. To walk you through it, actually, you know what? Let me show you. So they're not in the same order as they were made in anymore. I've changed it so it looks more pleasing by level. But I'll show you basically. This is my main, as you probably already know. And then the first alt I ever made was my mage. And in fact, fun story, this guy used to be called Critigry, and this guy used to be called Critgry because I fucking typoed his name. And eventually I contacted customer service and I was like, hey, this might be a bit cheeky, but could I please just get this guy's name fixed, because I don't want to spend £10 on one letter. And I also had to ask if they would change this to like an accented I or something, and normally I hate that shit. And if I ever have like £10 to burn, maybe I'll change this guy's name to Toledar, which is his lore name that I've come up with. And like I said, my hunter is Jarek, but I might be changing that when I change their gender. Not sure if I'm going to make that a lore thing or just have them be a different character. Got a lot to work out there. Don't know what the best approach is. But yeah, so I made this guy, and then I made this guy, and then this was alt number 3. Alt number 4 was Grimslash. He was my first non-night elf. But my demon hunter is a night elf male, and my death knight, where the fuck is my death knight? There he is. He's a night elf male, and the whole idea behind him is he's an alternate universe version of this guy, but obviously died and got raised as a death knight. So yeah, I play this game a lot. You may or may not know this already. I was going to do a big reveal of my pet there, but you just saw him in the loading screen. I do have the fiery tortoise looking dude who, I don't know if this is still the case because I haven't played Hunter in a few years, but he... Scorn Rock right here he is. He is a super fucking rare spawn, and I was farming him for months before I finally got him. So, well, it felt like months, it might have been weeks, but it was definitely a long amount of time. So yeah, this is Scorn Rock. He's my tanking pet for when I'm doing solo content. And this is as far as I ever leveled Critimal. Stable Master Critimal. I got the Stable Master title just for this guy. I forget what you have to do to get the Stable Master title. I think it might be own a certain amount of battle pets, maybe? I'm not sure though. Actually, we could probably look this up. Oh no, it's a Warlords of Draenor thing, isn't it? The Stable Master. Yeah, I basically got all of the Warlords of Draenor mounts. The garrison mounts, that is, that you train up. It is warm today, by the way. Oh, it's very warm. It's going to be another stream of me complaining about the heat 24/7, so look forward to that. We also have room to make this a bit of a longer stream because basically, I'm not saying we're going to go until then, but the stream needs to stop by 5 so that I can get ready for work. And so that gives us a nice 3 hours to work with, 3 hours and 15 minutes, so we're not in any hurry this time around. So I figured we can do something a little bit longer form, like leveling a hunter. I'm definitely not going to be paying attention to story or quest text or anything like that, except maybe some of the Legion Order Hall stuff, but that's not going to be a good viewing experience for you, just so you know, because I'm already partially part of the way through it. So if that's what you're here for, I apologise. I doubt you that's what you're here for, though. Oh, mission failed. Wasn't that like a 94%? Guess I'll go fuck myself. Have I unlocked troop ordering yet? Can I order troops? I don't know anything about where this order hall is. See, when I've been oh, and by the way, I really don't like the Beastmaster weapon. I don't like that it's a gun. I don't like any of the variants. I don't know what the hidden one looks like, to be fair. But I'm really happy that in pre-patch you'll be able to transmog to the marksman bow, which I may well do, even though I won't have any appearances for it. But look, I could change it to the boar shot cannon, which is a PvP one, but it's just a fucking gun with a knife on the end of it. It looks stupid. So we're not doing that, basically. But this guy always had a bow because it makes sense. Basically, the ultimate plan for this guy is to get him to level 120 and then farm this set for him because it's perfect. It's perfect in every way, but it will require spamming the Darkshore Warfront, which I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about. But, you know, because I don't think we can buy that with tokens. Although I don't know if you can in pre-patch, maybe. Or you'll probably have to wait for the new season to start, won't you, in Shadowlands. And that's just assuming that they'll do that. But yeah, I have not played Hunter in a long time, and they've got some pretty good transmogs since. I don't think Hunters have a lot of good transmogs from before Warlords. From around the time when I was leveling a set. Like, what is that? Okay, that is kind of cool, but it's like not Hunter themed at all. What is that? Although to be fair, all of the Siege of Orgrimmar transmogs are a little bit weird. Like, they don't have any central theming to them. They're not based on class. They're barely based on the raid. Like, you could argue that this is kind of Pandaria style because some of the like the cloudy wispy bits. But then, like, what's with the fucking, yeah, it's, I don't know what they were doing. But like, let's see if there's something we can find that we like here. Like, I'm not saying these sets look bad, I just don't think they suit my character. Like, especially the belt and the way it kind of belches flames and stuff. I get that they were trying to make it work. I mean, they're trying to make it fit a kind of orc theme, I guess, but like the orc foundry theme even, but it doesn't work, at least for this character. What is that? That's alright, but that's just basic. That's, the mythic stuff is always overdone for that tier, but like, this looks good. It does kind of look like leveling gear though. Or just a normal one maybe looks like leveling gear. I like the little wispy cape here. I might actually get the set for that. Get a good cape going down there as well, maybe. If you're wondering what the fell chain stuff looks like, there it is. But I fucking love this, which we'll be able to buy with tokens because it's Legion. So, yeah, that one looks different. A Nighthold. To be fair, actually, I should probably just farm the Nighthold green version because it makes more sense. Or maybe even the Nighthold mythic version. Either way. That's a redo of a Burning Crusade one. And then I like this one too. I love it. I mean, hey, they finally added playable Naga, am I right? This is cool. I'm not sure I've ever seen this. It's like the Stormwind themed male set. I like that. Maybe not on the Night Elf, but I do like that. And then Aldir is the same for everyone, that's the same for everyone. This is a shame, by the way, because I think the leather set would work way better for a Hunter for this tier. Like, what is that? What is that? Yeah, this is really good, I like this a lot. This is all current stuff though. And obviously Nihilofer is what a Nihilofer is. But yeah. Oh my god, it's so old. Alright, apparently I've got to put a talent point in. I don't even know how to play this character, so this is going to be an interesting stream. Let's see, reduces cooldowns on useless shit. Disengage also frees you from movement and parry effects. That sounds good for PvP. And increases your movement speed by 50% for 4 seconds. Or fires a magical projectile tethering the enemy and any other enemies within 5 yards for 5 seconds, rooting them in place for 8 seconds if you try to move more than 5 yards from the arrow. Huh! How does that work? That kind of sounds cool, actually. So my understanding is you would shoot it to like an area on the ground and it would suck enemies into that area, and then if they try and run too far away they get slowed. I don't know what situations that would be useful in though. I am intensely curious, but I'm also not sure I'm going to use that button if I put it on my bar. Let's just do that. And then we can go, woohoo! Yay, look at us go. Alright, let's do some quests. This is, I believe this is a Warlords of Draenor pre-order mount that you got for doing the higher tier of that. But yeah, I'm not going to be paying attention to the High Mountain story because I've done it a million times. And I'm going to queue us for a dungeon. Actually, I better quickly... Let's just do some quests first to get a grip on the character before we go into a dungeon. Sadly, there's no Legion Invasion up, that would get us leveled a lot quicker. Do I care about... Okay, there we go. I haven't leveled for a Legion in ages. Legion is going to be one of my favourites to level through when it's like a whole choose an expansion thing. Because every class has such unique shit in it. That's definitely going to be a defining decision when we do it. Like, I want to level a Demon Hunter and see what it's like to get those abilities as you level up, but I've already leveled a Demon Hunter through Legion and seen all of that class hall stuff, so I kind of want to level something else through Legion. I'm not sure what would make sense though. Oh, okay. I'm guessing I'll be killing you in a few minutes. Do not touch that, outsider! Oh, you better believe I'm doing voices when I'm doing the leveling stuff, by the way. Just make sure, yeah. Okay, chat's still well hidden. What professions do I have on this guy? Tailoring and enchanting, okay. Kind of weird for a hunter, but like I said, this is an older tune, so it's got some interesting decisions made on it. Actually, I remember I was leveling this guy through dungeons once, and what was it? It was a tailoring recipe dropped, and I rolled need on it, and everyone gave me shit. So they were like, why the fuck would a hunter need a tailoring recipe? And I got really angry about it. And I stand by the idea that they shouldn't have given me shit for it, but I kind of understand where they're coming from a little bit more now. Why do I have tailoring? I'm not going to use that shit. Like, literally the only reason I have tailoring and enchanting on this guy is to make money. And I don't do making money in this game, so... Alright, so Cobra Shot uses focus. Dire Beast gets a random beast in there, very nice, that's a cooldown. That's also a cooldown. Multi-shot is what it is. A Murder of Crows is a cooldown as well, and Stampede is a cooldown. Okay, so most of this is cooldowns? Interesting. Oh god, I don't even have auto loot on this guy. I used to not play with auto loot on, can you believe it? What a non-power play. No, I'm joking. Play this game however the fuck you want to play it. Get rid of that gatekeeping bullshit. Actually, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, I am missing a few things. Oh jeez, this seems important. Fire a shot that tears through your enemy, causing them to bleed for 870 damage over 8 seconds. And then your pet does more damage to them as well. Okay, that's definitely part of a core rotation. Here's my problem. Buttons 1 through 6 are on my mouse. Everything else is not. So... go away. I don't need that to be a button press. In fact, this... trying to remember. Trying to remember how to fucking play this class. Stunning it. Huh. That seems important. Tar trap. I've never fucking seen that in my life. I guess it's a new type of trap though. Okay. So, dot. Oh, did they give this model an update? That's good. Oh, wait, did they? Or did I just forget what it looked like? I don't know. It did look kind of angular. Probably not then. The 5 pets I have on me are Scornrock, who you know. Mally Dogs, who, by the way, these names are awful and I might change them. Who is that blue dog you just saw? Truffles, who is a corehound. Ego, who is a raptor. And Willem, who is a burb from Teldrassil, I believe. Who I think died in one of this guy's backstory things I wrote. F's in chat for Willem. No one's in chat, so I'm gonna have to do it myself. F. There we go. Oh, I just had a panic like shit. Did I unmute myself when I started to stream? That would be very embarrassing, and I'm absolutely gonna fuck up one day on that. Okay. Hunter, as it turns out, is not too difficult to play. Not that we're reinforcing stereotypes or anything. I just love Hunter because it's a ranged class. It basically has all the perks of a ranged class and all the perks of a melee class, but it's all like instant. Like you're not waiting for cast times or anything like that, but also like you don't have to run up to them and smack them. You can do it from far away. And also it's a pet class. It's like the best DPS class in the game for like convenience. And really, I should play more Hunter. We did do some Hunter stuff on stream before. I think I tested out marksmanship on a couple of characters. I did go through and purge some old characters because I don't want to hit that 50 character limit when I'm making all these awesome new Shadowlands customization characters. Man, High Mountain General chat is fucking on fire today. Glad you can't see that. But yeah, I was gonna say some old stream characters, like stream specific characters I made in Sorensa for story mode and Niesa before that, just like the first time I streamed this game. I deleted them both just because we're not getting back into those streaming series. Story mode is going to be retooled for... we might make Sorensa in a story mode playthrough, like remake her and start from scratch there, but as far as that particular character goes, we're not doing that anymore. Because otherwise she'll be stuck halfway through an expansion when it all comes out. I've got a lot of hard choices to make on characters I want to like level through purely dungeons and characters I need to delete and remake to level through like story mode stuff. Oh, I just hit multi-shot for no fucking reason. Oh no, Scornrock, you're gonna die! Scornrock, buddy! I can mend pet though, right? Spam mend pet! Oh, fuck, it's on cooldown. We did it! Scornrock nearly fucking died. Dreamflow collar. Is this guy wearing heirlooms? Well, obviously not a neck heirloom. That's another thing I'm super excited for. There's lots to be excited for, but that's another thing I'm excited for with the pre-patch leveling, is actually collecting new gear to level up with again. I should probably... Scornrock? Buddy? Uh-oh. Scornrock, what are you doing, man? Scornrock, what are you doing? Oh, you fool! To be fair, I did tell him to attack the Witchwood Hag, but... No! Scornrock! We hardly knew you. Alright. Where's Revive Pet? Oh my god, it's the Corrupted Doe. Where is Revive Pet? There it is. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm really excited to gearing up as I level again, because I've spent years leveling characters up with heirlooms on, and you don't replace heirlooms when you level. Actually, this guy doesn't even have heirlooms. Do I have I upgraded the heirlooms? I'm not going to if I haven't, because that would be a waste of money at this point, especially since we've already got double XP on. Let's see, male heirlooms, they go up to level 100, except for the cape. Do we want to get a ring and a cape just to get 10% on? Might as well. I always call them capes and not cloaks, by the way. Just so you know. That I'm aware, but I do know. I have some Warlord Season 3 gear on. This guy used to be my PvP character, by the way. Back in Warlords, if it wasn't obvious. Oh, I thought I was going to get a hag. What fat. Oh, I need to be getting his eggs as well, I forgot. Oh, do I need to? Or is that the World Quest version? That's just a World Quest version, this just accelerates progress on this Zone Quest version. So, actually, that's a question. I know that they're making it so you can level alts through world quests in Shadowlands. I think that's what they're doing anyway. I wonder if they'll do that for, like, Legion world quests as well, and BFA world quests. I haven't heard any mention of that, but it might be something to think about. For, like, players who are less story-centric. Because Warlords has treasures. Scornrock, go for the bear. Scornrock, there you go. Scornrock is a dumb name, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to rename him though, because that name's kind of stuck by this point. I was like, what can I name this lava tortoise thing? Scornrock. Yeah, that sounds cool. I like to think I've come a long way in my naming conventions since then. Like, this character's called fucking Critimal, for God's sake. And it's funny because I've spoken before about how I don't worry, but I think that people think that when I shorten my name to Crit, that my name is like a take on like, oh, I get critical hits because I'm really good and powerful and all that kind of edgy shit, when that's not what I went for. But then when I made Critimal, I was like, okay, I'm just going to combine Critigry with Animal. And Critimal sounds cool, and I can't put my finger on why. It's because it sounds like critical. I went further down the fucking critical route. Oh, he's dead. Is he who I needed to kill, or she? Yes, it is. But she's a world quest, so people who are grinding the High Mountain Tauren allied race, which they don't need to fucking do because it's going to be just free for everyone in a month. You don't need the fucking rep requirement for it anymore in a month. Oh, I hit 102 by the way, woohoo. Yeah, we should probably queue for dungeon. Random Legion. Oh, actually, let's do Time Walking. I think it gives the same XP. 92k, 92k. Yeah, might as well do Time Walking. Just remind me to change my pet when we fucking get in there. Oh, there's a nice breeze coming through now. Lag! Oh, I thought that was the fucking NPC, goddammit. There we go. See? Look how quick she fucking died. To be fair, I don't hate guns as much. Sorry, that's a non sequitur, that's just the way my thoughts work. I'm picking up on a thought from like half an hour ago. or however long I've been streaming, not that long. But I don't hate guns as much as I used to in this game. I hated guns on hunters when they went bang, boom. Like, that's how they sound on classic, because that's how they used to sound. But I don't remember when they patched it out and actually made them like just be like. That's much better. I hope you like my sound effects. Oh, you know why High Mountain's so busy right now? The Spirit of Echo quest is up, but I already have that mount. That's what General Chat's been talking about. Echo, yeah, I already have that mount. In fact, that's probably the best fucking ground mount for this character. Oh, is it though? Actually, now that I think about it, is it? No, I'm a Night Elf. Night Elf don't ride meese. But they don't ride Black Primal Raptors either. We'll think about that a bit more later.
Greetings, champion.
Greetings, Tauren.
I will never forget my
I will never forget my life debt to the Earth Mother. I don't know if that's what the end of that sentence actually is, but I'm assuming it is, because they always go on about the Earth Mother. Earth Mother, guide us. Oh, I'm not killing that guy. Okay, he's green. Actually, I just remembered how this quest goes. Yes, I will be killing that guy in a minute. Well, not specifically him, but these guys. Okay. I will show them the corpse of the harpy I slew. I'm making fun of this guy's voice, but I actually really fucking dig it. What must we give in return? Everything! I wonder what that could be a reference to. I guess that isn't so bad. Torok is a cool name. Sounds more like an orc than a Tauren, no? Here's the harpy I killed. Wow. He didn't go easy on me, he went easy on my fucking tortoise. Yeah, got a swig. Is there anything better than a fresh bottle of Pepsi? Yes, quite a few things. That's just how low my I don't even know what the word is. I was going to say expectations, but that's not the word. We have to go over here. Dude, I fucking loved Legion. I mean, didn't everyone know? But I mean, I fucking loved Legion. No. If we do end up leveling Horde, it'll be really fun to see Warlords of Draenor from the Horde side, because I've never done that before. I don't think there's really any faction differences in Legion, no. I fucking forgot that guy straight up dies. Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. And this is like an elite. I'm supposed to be able to kill this guy? Use this rune to empower yourself. What are we, fucking Arcane Mage? I saw a lot of talk about that in r/WoW. There's in the latest build of Shadowlands, it looks like they've moved the empowering rune talent to an uncategorized string, or whatever that thing is. And everyone was going, oh my god, we're free, we're free, we're free. And then someone was like, actually that might mean it's being baselined. It's like a baseline spell you have to do. And no, please, no. So I guess they don't like that. I haven't played Mage in a long time either. Hi. Pardon? Alright, what sells for more? You do. Let's get out of here! We're taking the mountain! I like how he's saying things like, The torrent go too far. I did not escape their outpost for fear that they would attack the cave and slaughter my people. It looks like they planned to do it all along. Slay some of the fell totem, thin the herd. He says stuff like that, but the actual audio cues we get from him. I feel like there's a disparity here between audio and text. Hang on. I'm gonna try out the new clip that feature on my dashboard. Alright. The fell Tauren do kind of look cool though, not gonna lie. Like fell antlers? Fuck yeah, dude. I like how we spent all of Warlords of Draenor going, too many fell orcs, we don't care about fell orcs. And so they're like, okay, well, the next expansion is literally Legion. So how are we going to switch it up? Fell Tauren? No, they wouldn't swallow that. And we're like, fuck yeah, Fell Tauren! At least I am. Can't speak for everyone. Especially not the portion of a player base that thinks that everything is always terrible. Why do you even play the game? I don't understand those people. I feel like when I don't like a game, I don't play that game. I don't stick around and keep telling everyone how much I hate that game. But that's just me, personally. Maybe I'm an outlier. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. A freak. I was gonna say, we did queue for a dungeon, right? Oh, yes! Yes, we did! Okay, let me just grab this guy. And then get out of here. I think we'll fall when we get out of the dungeon, so I won't go too high. Oh, this one. Not a huge fan of this dungeon. Who shall we have? Truffles isn't a tank pet, is he? Is he a tank pet? What's he do? What are his... Hang on, let me check. It's been a while since I've played fucking Hunter. Yeah, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh my god, I'm still pressing the wrong buttons. Pet, what do you have? Growl is a basic ability. Okay, you are a tank pet. Let's get rid of you and put Malidogs out there instead. What do you mean I must dismiss my current pet first? I didn't a second ago. Oh, do I not load in with a pet anymore? That makes sense. That's probably a good thing of doing. You know what? Let's get Willem out. Hey, Willem. Oh, he's a fucking, like, high mountain eagle. Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought he came from Teldrassil. Unless they changed the model somewhere without me realizing. So, AoE, just the same shit, but press 4 instead of 1. No, spikes aren't fun. Did I summon a fucking shark? How does that work? He was just floating? I know that it summons in a pet that's makes sense for the area you're in, and it's not always one, it's like a few different ones. Wah. Are we on the lift? It's hard to tell in this dungeon. I think we're on the lift. Bye, Willem. That is a cool fucking rogue. Oh, I should have accepted the quest in here. It wouldn't have been bad XP. Well, actually, yes it would. I take it back. Oh, I do not have a pet? Oh, fucking Willem, get up here. I forget how fun Hunter is. Oh, bless me. Meddlesome nuts. You think us defeated so easily? That was not part of a quote. But maybe it should have been. Oh, hello. You don't look very friendly. I'm just going to focus him. One of these is, yeah, Spirit Mender. You should focus on Spirit Mender. Oh boy, that's a lot of Murlocs. And they're dead. Okay. I think I have a pretty well item leveled gear group. We are burning through this dungeon a lot quicker than normal. So as I was walking home last night, I was watching Reese stream Minecraft, and that's a pretty damn good stream. If you don't watch my boy stream, you should. Twitch.tv/Kryota, Kriota. I was just watching the stream, I was like, damn it, now I want to stream. So that's like the first thing I did today. Should probably do that. Rise from the icy depths.
Destroy these intruders! Leave them for the great dark beyond!
Fucking flappy sea turtle now. God's sake. The pets for this dungeon do not make sense. But yeah, you'd think I'd play a lot more Hunter, given that I love like cosmetic stuff in this game and like collecting stuff. And pets have a whole unique thing of their own when it comes to. Did I say pets? Hunters have a whole unique thing of their own when it comes to pets. So you'd think I'd be playing way more Hunter, and I probably should. Especially since every expansion they add more stuff you can tame. In pre-patch we'll be able to tame fucking what's his face? Algalon the Observer. Or Elegon, or whichever one it is, the Cloud Serpent one. Fucking insane, dude. That's a mood right there. That's a 2020 mood. Maybe not the tentacles. Not gonna jump on board with that part of the mood. I should probably skip the cinematic. No one watches this shit. Yeah, look at them. They're all fighting the boss. Fuck's sake. Sorry, guys. People die to this boss a lot as well, so I should pay attention. But yeah, I think I'm going to stable a lot of these pets I currently have out, like Willem and Mally dogs. Well, I don't know. I was toying around with the idea of having like comedic pet names to make people smile. But that just ties in with my whole, I don't make comedic character names because I'm too invested in them as like immersive RPG. I feel like pets kind of fall under that same banner. Speedy. What have we got? A Death Knight, a Priest, a Rogue, and a Death Knight. Okay. Is that a Dark Iron? That's my favourite thing. When you look at a Dark Iron Dwarf Death Knight, their tooltip is so long because of how fucking long that like those qualifiers are. we going? There's no point doing the bonus boss. Also, lots of people die here. So I don't realise you're supposed to keep forging ahead, or the dudes will keep spawning. But this seems like a pretty able group so far, so we should be fine. That being said, see, they respawn. Don't stick around, don't stick around. One of my bad habits in WoW is I don't use my cooldowns nearly enough. I like save them for bosses and then I forget to press them at bosses, so... Yeah, I was thinking, you know what, I need focus right now, so I'm going to press the focus button. Also, you might notice I haven't used Bestial Wrath once. Just pay chat up to the fact that I haven't played this character in a while. We'll use that on the boss, don't worry. Hey look, it's Nechalon. He's a relevant character who will remain relevant throughout the entirety of the game. Or at least an expansion or two, right? Right?
As I purify these waters, the servants of filth surely disturb.
Filthy. Filthy. Filthy! Yesterday, if you caught my stream yesterday, I was talking about a bug where your running animation would fuck up if you changed sizes and kept running when you went back to your normal size. This was a dungeon I was on about where you turn massive and you can run super slow motion when you shrink back down. But I don't think that's the case anymore, and I'll try and test that. I just need to remember when he makes us big. I'll just keep running. I just realised I don't have my fucking artifact pit. It's because, yeah, that's inactive nowadays. Running, 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 make me big! Make me big! No. Look at this Eevee boy.
Has returned. It must not pollute my waters. Their filthiness stains me.
The filthiness stains me. Filthy. Filthy. Filthy! Sorry, that's another boss in Suramar. I did not need to press that twice, but that's fine. Okay, now I should be made big. Yeah, look, see, I'm running like really fast for my fucking size because I'm still... If I stop... Oh no, okay, I'm wrong, that's just the fucking... Alright, I should probably kill the boss then. Okay. I was almost dead. Okay. Now as I get shrunk back down, let's see if it works or if it got patched out. Are you gonna shrink me back down? There we go. Yeah, look, it still works. Oh, only for a second though. It used to work indefinitely until you stopped running. But you saw for a second there, like, I was running in slow motion because it thought I was still big. And it adjusts your fucking running speed to match. Alright, that's a dungeon down. Goo indeed. Did we level up or not? We can't tell until we actually leave this dungeon, funnily enough. Because if that's all the XP we got, then that's pitiful. I think that is all the XP we got. No, we were 102 when we went in, I think. Actually, I was saying in the chat. Yeah, I leveled up. Okay, good. I was going to say, that would have been terrible XP. But it's not, it's actually pretty good XP, because that's like a full level. I'm doing another one of those. Did I not get the time warped? Oh, I already have it. Luckily, though, it is for the fucking Cataclysm one. So, last time I did this was Cataclysm. If you forget to hand that in before it's over, you have no way of handing it in until Cataclysm comes around again. So, very lucky. Very lucky. Okay, let's get Scorn Rock back out. Oh god, I'm so warm. What mount is this? Black Wolf Steed. Oh. That must be when I was PvP. Another one. If I'm gonna do Murder of Crows, I should probably do it a lot earlier. Because it's in a weird way kind of a dot. Oh, does the cooldown reset if they die? If target dies while under attack, Murder of Crows cooldown is reset. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god, it's so hot in my room. I'm gonna melt. No, you don't. Okay then. Don't know why we were looking at your waist as you said that. Okay, fine. Navarrock's toy won't do him any good against me. By the way, I want to try Final Fantasy XIV again. But I don't know what to do about disk space, right? Because I have 20 gigs left on my SSD. And I haven't talked about this yet, about the fucking PTR. But PTR is 20 gigs, which means pre-patch and expansion will be 20 gigs additional. So this isn't going to fit on my SSD anymore unless I move some shit to my hard drive. And I don't have a lot to move to my hard drive. So I'm probably going to move WoW to my hard drive. But my hard drive currently has 90 gigs free. And WoW total will be about 80 gigs when that comes out. So I'm going to move some stuff from my HDD to my SSD so that it all kind of works out that way. But basically what I'm saying is there's nowhere near enough room for Final Fantasy XIV unless I delete something like Destiny 2 or Halo, which I'm not doing because those are some of my constant games that I'm always playing off and on. So yeah. And I definitely can't afford another hard drive right now, so they always say, don't they, that like you get a new hard drive and you're like, wow, so much space, I'm never gonna get through this. And then you get through it and you're like, Jesus Christ, I need another hard drive. Why isn't my pet here? I'm gonna fucking die. Where is he? I summoned him. Wait, he's dead. Oh shit. Help. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, I forgot to use Bestial Wrath again though. That should probably be on my bar, even if it is just a minute and a half cooldown. 4% health, by the way. You're not a very nice gentleman, are you, Torok? These are Drogbar rocks. Drogbar stones. That's what he says. Alright, let's go kill the not very nice gentleman. Well, if I could heal up soon, that'd be real nice. What's in here? Cool, bunch of bullshit. What a bunch of bullshit!
We are blood totem. Would you let the weak
I
overcome
might
us?
see if Reese wants to join the stream. Give me 2 seconds. I have joined the Discord, so if he pops up, he may pop up. But if he does not, he will not. And that is how it will be. Alright, Torok, if that is your real name.
Hello.
Hello!
Good day.
I will turn the music down slightly so I can hear your wonderful tones. How are you today?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm killing a very mean-looking Tauren called Torok Blood Totem.
Hooray.
Remember the Fell Tauren in Legion? They were cool.
What was that?
The Fell Tauren in Legion in High Mountain?
Yeah.
They were cool.
They were cool.
I was saying in the stream earlier how everyone's like, we're bored of Fell Orcs. And Blizzard were like, what about Fell Tauren? We were like, yes. That is what we will
To
have.
the homeland of my people.
Oh, I have to pick up an artifact relic that I'm not going to use. That's annoying.
I'm back on my PvP bullshit in Destiny 2. So.
How's that going?
It's alright. The new stuff's fun. Sure. It's pretty much a case of explore this area to find mini bosses in a time limit, kill as many as you can, and then kill a big boss, which is like pretty much just they pretty much just repurpose one of the like a strike boss pretty much. With like some of them have like little unique twists, but some of them are just pretty much just ripped. With the easy one. And then based on how many mini bosses you killed, spawns a bunch of treasure chests, which basically you run around and find in a time limit.
Yeah. That's cool.
It is.
Oh, Grim, but
I'm working on upgrading the armor. So. Because obviously they give you a set of armor. I've done the helmet and the arm so far. A lot of it was crucible based, so I just like to binge up and doing that. But I need to do some strikes, I need to do some public events, and I need to do some adventures.
Cool. Huh.
Ooh.
I wonder, can you not join? There's a quest for... Yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense to have unless you're max level. The quest to do 5 time walking dungeons. I guess there's no point in really doing time walking after the 1, unless you're 120.
Yeah.
Right, I'll queue for Legion dungeons after this. I'm playing my hunter. Remember my hunter?
Briefly.
My night elf boy.
Yeah.
Back when all I made was night elf boys.
Mhm. What the fuck did that bounce off of? Oh. Alright. That was really hard to see. That was really odd.
I enjoyed your Minecraft stream last night.
It was very good. Actually made some decent progress and stuff, so. Ah, crap. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to do more. I think I might do like moments where I just do it like outside of stream, maybe do little like videos on it or something. I haven't decided yet. Can I aim properly, please? Good lord.
It's the best part about playing a hunter in WoW, you don't have to aim. Although some people still manage to misfire.
Yeah, well. I've noticed more people using mountaintop lately, and they're very bad at using mountaintop, and it's hilarious. I've seen people kill themselves multiple times trying to kill me.
I was talking about the woes of how if I want to reinstall Final Fantasy XIV, I have to uninstall either Halo or Destiny 2, and I'm not ready to make a decision like that. Oh god! Oh, I fucking fell to my death like an
I
idiot.
ended up uninstalling it because it was just a case of like, I'm not playing it, so there'll be
Yeah,
a point
fair
where I do, and I'll just install it then.
I might try and
But
trim the
I've been
fat.
thinking about just getting a big old external hard drive or something at some point.
I might try and trim the fat and uninstall some like of the campaigns because you can do that. It's like modular.
Yeah.
Interactive modular. Ring,
Very
ring,
good.
ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Ow. Someone really hurt.
If I get on a Drake now and help with a bombing, I probably should. Oops. Did I just shoot? Oh, I'm shooting the net. Okay, I didn't know you had to do that. I thought I just shot my Drake in the face. Oh, that would have been unfortunate. I'm here to help.
Alexstras's brood decimates our ranks. Reinforce the front. We're being invaded.
Oops.
Oh, Jesus.
Remember when the Dark Iron Dwarves were bad, bad boys?
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Well, that was amazing. That's an enemy one. Don't touch that.
Pulling off some sick moves.
Just got to 3 headshots. With a sniper in a row. Ah! And I got a headshot. Oh no, I didn't. I got bodied and then someone vigilance winged me. There you go. Oh no, it's all clock.
Shing. Swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Oh, he's so low.
It was an okay movie. I still haven't set up my music extension that you use. So I'm just playing, I've got a streaming playlist on Spotify and it's literally just like the Mario and Chill, Zelda and Chill albums. Pokey and Chill.
Yeah. That's good. It's good to find stuff like that. I obviously I did start with, excuse me, sir. I did start with doing like what was on there as chill, and then it was like, oh my, this is not chill. How is this chill? How are you? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, it started getting really intense. I was like, I'm just gonna go back to this, and then it was a little better.
I find that Spotify's algorithms are pretty good, but I can imagine making algorithms like that must be quite hard, and I don't blame them for getting it wrong sometimes. By the way, my Raptor is called Ego because I'm really funny. Or at least I was 5 years ago.
Nice to do.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, got a demon
Oh
hunter in
wow,
here.
flinch.
Just saw a
Yikes.
fucking eye beam happen.
Ugh. It's alt time.
You just wanted me to use bestial rifle, which I keep forgetting to do. Ow.
That didn't hit him. Bullshit. Oh, now it hit him after I died. God damn, I hate using the fucking shield. Ugh. Because it's like, it won't hit them when you throw it at them, but then it'll bounce around 4 times and then hit them at an impossible angle. It's
What, like
cool.
Captain
Well, I'm
America's
on-
shield?
yeah, so- Yep, it literally is. It's baffling. It will... I feel like the Captain America shield is more about it does weird shit to get back to him. This is more of a it does weird shit to get to the enemy. Yeah, enjoy that. Good lord. Ah, no, I need my orbs.
Dude! Oh, when we hit 120, I'm definitely getting an updated dino. I'm getting a Zandalari dino. They're the best dinos.
Oh, God, fucking damn it. Stop it with your mountain top.
These
You're
fucking
terrible with
trolls.
it. Usually killed me there was because he had like no HP. I had no HP rather.
My god, my multi-shot hit a stunned enemy and somehow didn't,
How is
like...
this guy hitting me for that much damage? It's a rapid fire. Okay, whatever.
My multi-shot hit a stunned enemy and I thought it was going to unstun the enemy and I just looked at it in panic like, no, please tell me I did not do a hunter moment. Luckily it did not.
After ragging on it literally 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Really? Try that again. See what happens. Ah, fucking someone has shot me instead.
Yes.
People stop throwing grenades at me.
No. I too am worthy.
Die! Yes, got him. I think I've done everything I need to do in Crucible now, though.
Nice.
So,
The thing about Destiny is
yeah.
I love playing Crucible, I just don't like the meta progression of, like, everything that's attached to it. So I should probably just solo Crucible. Just like all of it. I think it's just because I don't play it enough, I don't, like, learn the systems properly. But all of
so
the
you systems because you don't learn them, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, whose fault is that?
I'm not saying it's Bungie's fault, I'm just saying it's why I don't necessarily like playing it right now.
Gotcha. Sounded more accusatory when you started.
I mean, also Bungie, you know, shit developers, dead game, all that.
Of course, naturally. It is somewhat gratifying that I'm using the renewed armor stuff and I'm still doing decently. Like, I'm not using any exotics or any mods or anything like that.
Mm.
And I'm still doing alright.
Level
So,
100.
it is somewhat gratifying.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't need to do this anymore. I should probably
It's kind of cool.
head off soonish anyway.
Cargo room.
Indeed, go room.
Did we go work today?
Yeah.
That's lean.
One
Call him
night.
up and tell him I said no. Need a co-host.
How dare you?
And they'll go, oh, okay, sure, yeah, anything for Christian. And you were like, what the fuck?
To the tower. Oh, I got a thing to grab as well.
Oh, I almost fucking interrupted that in time.
It's suddenly very warm.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's been warm all day.
No, I've been alright all day. It's just suddenly I feel very warm.
Maybe you have better draft than I do.
It's alright, the guy that's supposed to be sorting out my shower today is not here. So,
Hmm.
you would think they'd come round closer to midday, but it's almost 3. And I was hoping to get it sorted before I go to work. So, I guess that's not happening.
Uh-oh.
They're so fucking unreliable. I've had issues with it before as well, and they turn up when either I'm not here, or like they have my number as well, which is what pisses me off, and they don't ring me.
Mm.
It's like, you have my number, just call me.
Yeah.
Or maybe text me something and be like, hey, we came here and you weren't here, you know, and then arrange something rather than just be like, oh, not here, bye.
Yeah.
Sort of. Oh, give me thing. Ooh. Oh, she gave me a no long shadow. I do like that sniper.
Oh, I'm a sheep now. Look at all my sheep fur.
Dynamic sway and surrounded. It's not a bad roll. It's not the best roll though, sadly. Drop mag, hip fire, ambitious assassin. Gross! It's trashed. I need to clear some space. Oh.
I thought that said flame coconut then. It's like, what the fuck is a flame coconut?
Ah, yes. Fabled flame coconut.
What is it and why do I want one? Oh, so you know how I said in... Well, you might know, I've been spamming the WoW chat channel with so much shit, I don't blame you for not knowing. But, in Shadowlands I was talking about how you can have your cat form be an artifact appearance cat form that you own even if you're not in feral mode. They're including the old fire cat from the Firelands raid in that, so
that's cool.
I'm going to be farming that stuff at some point. I always forget he jumps off the edge.
It just it's one of those things that just seems odd to me with that kind of stuff was and Destiny's kind of subject to that as well. In that you spend all this time earning this thing that you eventually can't keep. Like
yeah, they're
so
doing a lot
odd.
better for that. You'll also be able to transmog into old legendaries like Sulfurous and like I think even Thunder Fury and shit. So that's cool. And like the Illidan Sclaves, even though they already kind of did that with the artifact appearance version of that.
You just never quite know.
It's cool because it adds like an extra thing to like farm for in old raids and stuff. And you know that's how I play my WoW.
Oh, sure. One of the things I don't like about this Solstice event is they've basically just got like kind of glorified Ingram shit again, but you have to find key fragments and you need 15 of them to open it. But you get a lot of the boxes and it's kind of dumb and a lot of the stuff you get from it is just blues, so I really don't see the point.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a point. I should probably look and see what's actually in them, because it typically tells you, doesn't it?
Speaking of blues...
No, doesn't tell you on the thing. That's really stupid. Why? That's not been a thing ever. It always tells you what's in things. That's really dumb and odd.
Why is my raptor taking so long to get him back to me? Come on, Ego. Look at him, he ran. He's showing his age a bit, I gotta say. Do need a new model. Don't tell him that though.
We want.
And there's nothing in the chat, by the way, that says that that guy's gone AFK. We all just kind of stood around for no reason. Okay, there we go. I do wonder if there's an add-on to help with like streaming and obscuring chat and stuff.
Isn't this thing cool? It's like Rahul, but better.
The hall is pretty cool.
Oh my god, this thing won't give me the gun I want. I just want a specific roll on a very specific gun. I can get that specific gun very easily. I can't get the specific roll, and it makes me sad.
The way you were talking then, my brain went to like a sketch where some guy walks into a gun shop in America and he's like, "Hey, do you have one that has like a drop mag roll on it?" And like he's just like, "Get out of my shop. Get out of my shop."
Oh, drop that mag. I mean, technically every gun has drop mag on it. In real life, I mean.
Yeah, sorry, I was drinking.
Berenger's memory. want to remember it. Goodbye.
Brutal. Brutal.
Ruined.
Oh, I never did mention on the stream, by the way. Actually, I kind of did. That the PTR is out, but I'm not playing it because of disc-based woes. And also, as much as I'm excited, I do kind of want to just wait and play it for, like, when I actually get to keep my fucking progress.
Yeah, for sure.
I've watched enough content on pre-patch stuff to not need to preview it myself.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I drew the line, in that, like, I haven't been looking up, like, Shadowlands, like, leveling spoilers, or, like, a huge amount of spoilers outside of just aesthetic things for Shadowlands, but when it comes to pre-patch, I have pretty much just been looking, apart from the actual Scourge Invasion event, which has only just gone live on PTR. I pretty much know everything about pre-patch now, like all the customization options and stuff. I got really excited about it last night when it happened, and then everyone else was just like, this is way too early, and I was like, oh, you're probably right. Apparently there's loads of bugs and stuff and unfinished stuff. I can't help but be excited though. But if they do delay it, I'll just be like, yeah, fair. They've never delayed it though, but also this is like a new thing that companies are realising that they can do, and I'm not a huge fan of Activision, so it would actually be, I would actually get a bit of respect from them if they did delay it. It would be like the Halo Infinite stuff where you're just like, yay, ah.
So interesting thing that I just found out. Apparently a bunch of inside gaming videos got removed by Rooster Teeth.
Oh, why?
They're apparently removing a bunch of them because they think they are inappropriate.
Inappropriate?
Which, have they really looked at Funhouse?
Huh.
Like, Funhouse is the epitome of being inappropriate. You know,
I mean, I haven't watched Inside Gaming in a
humour.
few months, so I don't know what's been going on there.
It doesn't seem as bad as what I would say Funhouse is. Like, Funhouse has got, like, it, like, set up in a way where they make fun of everyone. Like, the whole thing is, like, everyone is a joke kind of thing. Or everything is a joke. And heavy satire.
But they're still respectful of it, from what I've seen.
Exactly, but, like, that's arguably worse than anything I've seen Inside Gaming do. But, like you said, same for me, I haven't watched them in a while, so.
The shadow shoulder cannot be sated.
Get over here, Ego. How many hunters actually move their pets out of damage?
Suffering in the chaos.
To be fair, I don't know if it's even necessary. Yeah! That's the noise Cherok makes when he gets angry. You sound extremely whelmed.
Incredibly well. I probably need to go in a bit because well, I gotta go to work and I gotta sort myself out before work. So
Okie dokie. Well, I hope you have a good shift, friend.
yes, and have a good rest of stream.
Yes.
And I'll catch you later.
I'll
Goodbye,
catch you later.
stream.
Everyone say bye. It's just me. Bye.
It's just bye and active. Bye. Right, see you later.
See you later. Yeah, shit, get him! No! There we go. I'll turn the music back up in a sec. We did it! Oh, we didn't level up though. That's alright, we got a big chunk of XP. Alright, let me turn the music back up a bit. That was nice. Ugh. I'm always up for having people jump on stream and stuff. Makes it more varied and interesting. At least in my opinion. There's some people who are super like professional with their streams. Nah, not me. Although, is it unprofessional just to have a friend join midway? What even is professional anymore? Oh, there's good shit. Right, I should probably queue for a Legion dungeon this time because we'll get more XP. Just because there'll be quests and stuff. I'm gonna kill the Fell Totem who are down here. No, I'm not, because they're apparently not part of a quest. That's weird. Oh, none of them are part of a quest. Oh, that was a glitch. Okay. It's not getting any cooler, if you're wondering. Last night I slept with my windows wide open, on top of the covers. Still wasn't cool enough. I don't know how people live in other countries. Actually, I should probably, for context, tell you how warm it is. What does the weather app say? It's currently 28 degrees Celsius, so I'm not entirely being... Sorry, I got distracted by phone notifications. I'm not entirely being unreasonable here, that is hot. In fact... What is 28 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
8 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 46.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
There you go. No, not 8 degrees Celsius, you fucking idiot phone. Let's do a double take then. Oh, let's fucking just type it in. 28 Celsius is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. There you go. Fuck's sake. By the way, I'm doing these additional things just because I think they're a faster way of leveling up than just like skipping them and doing quests only. And they're the closest to world quests we're really gonna get. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. It's because my windows are wide open. Getting that fucking pollen, my dude. Yay, 105. See, we're gaining levels at a steady pace. I finally finished leveling my Dark-Eyed Dwarf to 120 the other day. He was at 118. I thought you got the Heritage Armor at 120, but when I learned that you got it at 110, it kind of killed my motivation to actually hit, pardon me, to actually hit level cap, but I went and did that. I finished him off the other day. Crikey, I can't stop burping now. Here we go. This be where I'm going.
Welcome to Stone Dark.
And then he's like, "Welcome to Stone Dark Grotto." It doesn't help.
Away from the other drug.
What's wrong with your other Drogba?
Stone Dark, I have returned.
This is gonna be easy.
We have this one to thank for saving us from the blood totem. We will help their cause when it is asked of us. Oh, Bandit, don't kill him.
Yeah, I would appreciate it if you didn't kill me. Dude, look at me fucking lifting these weights. So fucking strong. Is that my normal walk animation, or did they add a little bit of heft to it? Hang on. Yeah, they did. They added a bit of heft to it. That's nice. I knew this was going to be something Murloc related when I saw the title of the quest. Yeah, important thing to remember. I've done this many times before, but I haven't done it in a while. And when you're half paying attention to it, you know, you miss a lot of shit. A very fuck's sake, a very rare quest where the mobs aren't actually hostile. I got a stag. Except for this guy, he's hostile. Wow, look at fucking Scornrock charging in there. What a lad. What an absolute boy. Probably take a few more than one at a time. Although I don't have many AoE abilities anymore. I used to have Barrage, but I think that talent got removed from Beastmaster. Did it? Let's have a check. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. That's definitely not in my spell book, that would be embarrassing. Nope. I do miss Barrage. I'm guessing Marksmanship Hunter have it. Don't mind me just singing the song. Oh, why did I pull free? How did that happen? I accidentally hunted it. On my last one as well. I'm still very torn on when we do our pre-patch leveling, whether we're going to do Burning Crusade or not. So I really do like that area, that world, and I really could do with like learning more about the story though. I am interested in it, but it's like classic era questing of like you gotta kill 20 things to get like 5 drops and all that kind of shit. But I wouldn't mind doing it. I mean, we literally streamed Classic the other day. I'll just have to do like, I just don't know if that's the best introduction to the game if people are gonna watch those VODs as like a story mode kind of a deal, you know? Like, do you put the best foot forwards? Cause, well, or one of the better feet forwards, I guess, with Wrath, or do we start chronologically from Burning Crusade? I did ask Twitter. I'll check real quick, but I don't think anyone's voted on that particular poll yet. And it's probably a bit too early to be putting up polls. Like, I might change my mind anyway. But I'm just interested. No votes on that yet. People just want us to go Horde. Which is fine. It's fresher for me. Never will get Thunder Totem. Thunder Totem is way too close of a name to Thunder Bluff. I always get confused about it. Skullrock died? I didn't even notice. I'm such an awful hunter, I keep forgetting when my pet dies. Or not noticing when my pet dies. How much playtime do I have on this guy anyway? 6 days, 55 minutes. I like how I play some of my like lesser played alts for longer than most games. Like that's what, like, that's like over 200 hours on this guy. That's more than I've played Skyrim for. And I'm like, I barely remember playing this guy. It's fucking insane. I mean, to be fair, it's like similar gameplay to way more than I've played on other characters, so it makes sense that it wouldn't stand out, I wouldn't remember specifically playing this character, but that's a lot of hours to not specifically remember. But you know, while I'm doing that, other people would be watching TV or something. I never understand the whole shaming of, holy shit, I've played hundreds of days of WoW. Because it's like, yeah, but then you weren't playing other games. Like, you weren't playing hundreds of days of Call of Duty like a lot of people do, you know? Like, who gives a shit? You had fun. You enjoyed it. Who cares? Who actually fucking cares? As long as you've got like a healthy game life balance, you know, you're not just spending 10 hours a day playing WoW. And there was certainly a time in my life when I did spend 10 hours a day playing WoW. But that was kind of like during uni, and I don't do that anymore, so that may not have been healthy. I didn't feel like it was unhealthy at the time, but it may not have been healthy. I don't mind thinking about that kind of thing, considering that if this harpy could fuck off, that'd be nice. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, that's oh, someone literally just voted for Wrath of the Lich King on that poll I was talking about. If they are watching the stream, thank you for going and voting. Alright, why did I have in the first place? Oh yeah, I was going to clip that, because I think that might be a decent thing to have, like, thoughts on my time in WoW, if you know what I mean. I fucking love this song. Oh, if I could stream Switch games I would. I would stream some Mario Kart at some point, but I can't. Maybe one day, yeah. Maybe we should download a fucking ROM of the Mario Kart DS stuff and revisit my childhood. That would be fun. Or teenagehood. What am I doing? Oh, I'm extinguishing fires. Okay. do, 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 do. I like that in this fire extinguishing quest they give me a spell to use instead of making me run back and forward collecting pails of water like they do on most of those kind of quests. Dude, this song fucking slaps, by the way. I was playing ESO recently and there was a extinguishing the fires type quest, and a player came and extinguished a fire in front of me and I went, oh, well, that's annoying. And then it reignited and I went, wait! And I put it out again and I was like, wait, that kind of makes me think this entire thing is kind of futile. That might be in one of my Adventures in Tamriel videos, actually. I don't remember if I put that in or not.
Take to the air and show these harpies and their rocks the meaning of battle.
Do I have to... No, okay. I was going to say I thought there was more to do in this area than the objective popped. I'll save you! Poor birds. We saw a bird of prey in my garden this morning, by the way. That was cool. We don't know which one it is. Looks like a buzzard, maybe. And when you say buzzard, you think of like this horrible, like fucking vulture-looking thing. But it's not at all. It's actually quite a pretty bird. But yeah, my dad took a picture of it, and it's super fucking cool. In fact, you know what? I can probably get it up on stream. Give me 2 seconds. I'll have to make sure not to fucking reveal private info though at the same time. You can only see WoW at the minute. Let me check. Yeah, you can. Okay. Oh my fucking god. I'm on the messenger portion of Facebook and I clicked the logo thinking it was going to take... I'm literally going to have to type in facebook.com. Fuck's sake. I hate that website so much. Alright. Alright, if I open the image in a new tab and close Facebook and just show you the image that way. Alright, let's go to desktop capture real quick. This is the bird he took a picture of in our garden. And we were looking it up this morning. We think it's a buzzard of some sort. I know nothing about birds. I apologise if buzzard is a bird and not a classification of bird. But yeah, this is the bird he took a picture of. It's a very good looking bird. Right, we should probably get back to the stream. I always used to try and obscure the fact that I still live with my parents, because it's like, oh, you know, I'm 25 and all that, but I think most people my age now, or maybe not most, but a lot more people my age do. Just because the fucking housing market, if nothing else. I did have plans to move out this year, but like, COVID. I mean, I still might, but you know, COVID's making it tricky. I won't bore you for details, but yeah. I just think it's not something I should be ashamed of. And it's something I gave myself way too much shit for. Especially given that I know people my age or even older who live with their parents, and I don't think any less of them for it, so I don't know why anyone else would think less of me for it.
Skyhorn, to me!
Nah, I'm gonna finish this bar, thanks. Man, Legion dungeons take a lot longer to find, huh? If you're wondering, by the way, why I never used the old stream intro I made where I'm dancing to music, it's because every single one of those I make gets copyright flagged, because apparently I thought chips on music would be fair game. Apparently it's not, and fair play. It's real music. But I made a dumb assumption, so can't very well go and use that. And anyway, it's not the best like intro ever, so I'm okay with just having a blank screen saying that the stream is starting and some music, to be honest. It doesn't have to be this elaborate fucking thing. And like, I would have to wait for the video to end before I open the stream, or like, I would have to make sure I open the stream before the video ended, or it would just replay. So. But you know what? I'm still glad I made it. Learning experience. Skorok's gonna die. I worked that boy too hard. Heals you for 30% and your pet from 100%. Oh! Didn't know that was a thing. I should have looked at that a while earlier. Is this the Mario Galaxy one? No, it's Odyssey. Okay. Oh, Odyssey was such a good game. I've already gone on about this. I do want to make a Void Elf Hunter at some point. Just the void effect on my character for a second there made me think about it, that was all. If you're wondering where that non sequitur came from, I sure do throw out a few of them, but I should probably explain some of them. It's funny because every time I talk about how good of a game Mario Odyssey is, I'm like, oh, but I didn't collect all the moons. I could go back and there's way more gameplay waiting for me whenever I want to. But for some reason I'm just like, nah. It's a really fucking good game and I played it. I would happily play through it again, but for some reason I just can't bring myself to do the completionist shit. If it had achievements, I'm sure I would. That's just the kind of person I am. Do you get a lot of XP for this quest that I didn't do? For some reason it's not opening. Is it 'cause I'm in combat? Oh yeah, you get 33k XP, I should probably hand that in. It's fine, I'll get to it. I'll get to it at some point when it's more efficient to do.
What wing did you ride
Normally I don't love redone like versions of soundtracks, but these chill albums are pretty good. And it's not because they're bad, by the way, redone versions of soundtracks. I'm just kind of anal about having like the official stuff in my playlist. I do have an unofficial playlist for remakes and stuff like that, but I just wish Nintendo soundtracks and PS2 soundtracks were on Spotify, you know? That would make my day. I would have so much to add to my 1,000+ track playlist already. This beat do kind of slap though. Oh, Kultiran. Wait, I forgot Kultiran could have like a scarred out eye. They're adding that to pretty much every character. Not all of them, but a lot of characters in Shadowlands pre-patch. And I probably will make a character with a scarred out eye at some point. But I'm not going to go crazy and do that with all of my characters. You can also make them completely blind, a lot of them, which is cool. Nope. I'm guessing this is a dig site because of all of the players that are here. Rend the flesh from their bones. I should probably go for the bosses. I was like, who am I in combat with? And then that guy died. I was like, oh, okay. I really fucking hope, sorry, this music is just making me go back to Mario talk randomly, but I really fucking hope that the rumours about the Mario 50th collection, 50th collection? For 25th, 35th, whatever it is, anniversary collection is true, because, oh, I still have a full-on, like, £50 game token to redeem. And it expires in February of next year, and I'm just fucking holding out hope that a collection appears that I can pre-order with that token, because I don't want to spend £50. But I do want to play through the old Mario games. I really want to do that. And I don't know what they're doing with Nintendo Directs and stuff, because they announced Pikmin 3. I was like, huh. That seems like the kind of thing you would say for a Direct. But if they don't have enough to go in a Direct now, but they're close enough to the Pikmin date that they need to announce it, are they just in a perpetual state of not being able to do Directs now? Because we saw the fucking And by the way, I'm not one of those assholes that's like, give us a direct every 5 seconds, but we maybe calling them assholes was a bit much, but we saw the third-party direct, which was possibly the most disappointing gaming presentation this side of 2020, but like, Nintendo have got to have some shit, right? But I mean, that's the thing, they don't. They should, for the sake of their business and stuff, but like, I can see things working out in a way that would mean that maybe they just have a year that's light on games. And people can't accept that because they constantly live in a state of hype and hope and what if, and wouldn't it be cool if? But if they literally have nothing to show, well then what are they going to do? They're going to announce Pikmin 3 instead of making an entire direct with Pikmin 3 and hardly anything else in it. So, yeah, it's something to think about. But the Mario Anniversary Collection came from like a really credible source, so I'm still kind of holding out hope on that. But I'm not going to be fucking outraged if it turns out to not be true, you know? Those people can, they can go somewhere quiet and think about some things. Where them loyalists at? I need to shoot them. Pew pew. What, I need even more than that though. Let's never drink a Pepsi. You can tell these RPs haven't been disturbed in a while because all of their flying animations sync up. People don't tend to come up this way, it looks like. I guess it's because everyone has flying by now, so they just skip those guys. There is a quest to kill... Oh, jeez. There's a quest to kill her, but I don't have it yet. Weird that they would have the loyalists marked all the way up here when they're clearly not. Ah, here we go. Kobolds and their candles. What am I even doing up here? It's been so long since I paid attention to the story, I don't remember why there's kobolds up here. Alright, now we go kill the lady up top.
Come, champion. Let us pluck this witch queen from her throne.
I would love to, but for some reason I'm in combat. There we go, I'm a night elf, it's cool. Now this has got to be Galaxy. Gusty Gardens. Is that a level in Galaxy? Hang on. Gusty Gardens. Yep, that is a Galaxy level. Oh jeez, always at the worst time. It's finally ready. There we go.
Now that was a battle.
Well, it was something.
Did you ride it?
It doesn't matter.
If you are ready to depart, Aviash can fly you to Thunder Totem.
No thanks, gonna go kill Xavius instead. Is that a fucking biplane? I have never seen that mount before. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have disabled Shadowplay. Oh well. Actually, let's do that now. Oh, it is disabled. Okay, we're cool. We're fine. I must have disabled it for yesterday's stream and not turned it back on since. I just worry that if I have Shadowplay running while I'm streaming, it'll take up too much CPU shit and you'll get a lower quality stream. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, I need a pet. Let's get Ego out. I'm sure certain pets are better for certain situations, but we're not playing at that level of play right now, so it's fine. Oh no, gonna die. Not cool. We might have a new healer or something. Oh, my pet died. Okay. I didn't pull that pack, right? I'm pretty sure. I should probably know this. No, I think we just have an interesting group. Okay. Well, I was going to revive my pet. Are there any aliens?
Those who challenge me only speed themselves to an agonizing death. So says the shadow. See,
All the dialogue in this dungeon is so bad.
I will deal with you.
So says the shadow of Xavius. Like, shut up, Malfurion. Oh, he's such a weird character. I think he just hasn't been given enough love over the years. He doesn't have like a strong sense of character at all. Interrupt despair. Wish I could do that on 2020. Why did we pull the bear? Why did we pull the bear? Bear's avoidable, guys. Don't pull the bear. I'm guessing these guys won't over skip either. This is one of the only dungeons I've ever tanked, by the way, because I had to do it to get the well, I didn't have to do it, but I did it to farm the hidden artifact appearance faster. For... I don't remember which spec. I don't remember why, I just know that I had to. And it was far quicker to get into a specific dungeon by queuing for it as a tank. And I wasn't gonna be that asshole who queued as a tank and then swapped to DPS, so I did like learn basic tank for this dungeon. Turns out tanking's actually not that hard, but there's still a lot of responsibility that goes with it, so. Yeah, the skip is going this way, but... Okay, interesting middle ground. No, there's like a skip where you can like go over there. But we're not doing it. Uh-oh. Oh dear, that's a big pull. For our healer anyway. I don't entirely trust multi-shot because I don't know the radius on it. And it always looks like one arrow goes that way. This isn't cool. Pet's dead. Yeah. If I remember right, skip goes like this. I'll dismiss my pet because I don't think he goes smart enough to know. Okay, we could just do it that way too. I was gonna, you know, wait for them to pass and then we would sneak by, but sure, let's just kill everything that moves. Sounded like someone died. Or is it a night elf we killed? I don't know. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. Just make sure. Okay, cool. Every time Rosalina's song comes on, I don't recognize it as part of the Chill albums for some reason. Do we have any druids in the group? We do. We're gonna get some unique dialogue. I should probably DPS instead of dancing. We are level 106.
The nightmare in your blood. Be gone from these woods, or suffer nature's wrath. Defilers. So it is you who have befouled these woods with the nightmare. By tooth and claw, be purged!
Know you.
I am nature's fury incarnate!
Know me.
What is that you hold, Druid?
What is that you hold, druid?
Power burns. How have you fight with the fury of Ursak himself?
Too many unique voice lines.
I will not be defeated!
It's great when you come in here with like all 4 specs because he just keeps babbling and babbling. Because he's got voice lines for all of them.
I am the vessel of nature's fury! I will bleed the nightmare from you!
I wonder if you have like a heirloom weapon instead of a cipher balloon, which you can do these days, does he still say that? Does it check for the weapon or the class? Probably the class.
They will be more prepared. For your true power rests in the nightmare.
They will be more than
You
prepared.
open your mouth again, it will be to cry. Mercy.
This sounds like fucking wrestler banter. It's so bad. Did I unstun them? I'm sorry. I did a hunter thing. Here you go, buddy. There you go. I always liked this section on my main because I had herbalism. And these guys you can herbalize. I wonder if we'll get Legion time walking soon. That would be nice. What is that you hold, druid? Way to put a dot on an almost dead enemy, Christian. Good World of Warcrafting, Christian. You're the best player in the EU, Christian. I think I'm going to end this stream with a tour of my characters. I'm not saying we're ending just yet, but when I do, I kind of want to go through them. Don't pull all of them at once, please. Why? Why? We're gonna wipe again. Watch it happen. I mean, I'll try. I'm not just gonna like sit back and go, oh no, we're gonna wipe. I'll be happy if we don't. Ego, no. Wait, where's main pet? There it is. Yeah, that didn't do shit. Okay, so we didn't wipe, but my pet almost died. That's surely bad enough. There is a hidden chest in there with a whole bunch of shit in it, but I'm pretty sure that's not relevant these days. This dungeon's long, or is it just that we're doing it slowly? I don't know. I mean, one of the bosses is skippable, but I doubt we'll be skipping it based on this group. I mean, I should probably speak up and say Dresseron is skippable for those who don't know. Turn right after this boss. See? I'm a good dude. I'd like to kill him. Seems fun. Alright. Imagine playing video games for fun, dude. I say that because I saw a streamer lately. I'm not going to call out who it was, but their bio basically said, you know, serious streamer. Occasionally, there was more to it, but it was like, occasionally enjoys a laugh with Switch chat. Occasionally. Occasionally, because WoW is serious business. Okay? This isn't some video game that you play for fun. WoW is serious business. But occasionally, we'll be so bold as to have a laugh. I don't know, it's just a phrasing on it kind of annoyed me, because it's an attitude I see some people have in this game, and I'm like, I have 2,000 hours in this game, and I'm telling you, it's a game. Oh dude, finally. Do we need to deal with those? I don't think we do. It's only if someone gets trapped in them. Aww, that's cute. Actually, Bestial Wrath has a lower cooldown, so I should definitely pop that if I pop in the other one. And it's like, yeah, there's definitely times when you should take this game seriously, to be fair. Can I tame unicorns? Sorry, got excited. Oh my god. If I can tame a unicorn when we get to that area, I'm taming a goddamn unicorn.
I told you to leave me alone. Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft.
Okay, that goes to the boss, and that goes to the skip.
You hold no sway over this realm.
Healer's voting for the skip. Where are we going, fam? That's entirely the wrong way. Where? Tank? Alright. Looks like we're doing a boss. He's a cool looking boss. Dispel. So this tank does know of a dungeon then, if he knows that there's something coming up which needs to be dispelled. Ego, you are taking hits, bud. I have regrets. Blood Bowl, isn't that Sony exclusive? I'm so funny. I leaned forwards from my chair and my fucking t-shirt like unstuck from my back and it's way too hot today. Alright, what do you want? Okay. Bad I muted you. Hate spawn slime. Yeah, I think I know a few of those in real life. Oh, that's definitely not, that's definitely not what we want playing. Let's just go for the playlist again. We're not going to be streaming for too much longer anyway. I could probably put a playlist on repeat somehow. Don't go over the eggs. To be fair, I didn't really see any of us walk over the eggs. It just must be sensitive eggs. Are your eggs sensitive, chat? Let me know. Okay, that was just rude. Why did you do that, healer? I think the healer might be new here. It was like, what happens if I step on your eggs? Let's go. Oh, my pet's dead. Let's go later. Maybe my pet stepped on the eggs, but I didn't see it happen. So yeah, if you're not aware, this boss flaps, and the whole idea is he pushes you into the eggs which hatch and spawn eggs. But if you're not a dummy, you don't let that happen. I actually really like this dungeon. I like most Blizzard dungeons, to be fair. Like, I've played ESO and none of their dungeons really compare. Like, they're fun, but I don't like them in the same way that I like Blizzard dungeons. And ESO's the one who makes, like, DLCs, entirely dungeon-based DLCs, which I still do not understand. Most of the things I didn't understand about that game, I do now. That still evades me. Why? Why do you make entire DLCs out of just dungeons? It ain't growing on me, that idea. Not gonna lie. They're like, ooh, continue the year-long story of these dungeons, and it's like, really though? And while we're on the topic of ESO as well, I really like ESO, but I'm kind of off of it right now. I don't like how they're doing like this year-long story, but they still try and make every individual DLC within that year-long story a jumping on point for the story. It just means that the story you tell isn't as interconnecting as your advertising. Yeah. I have opinions. But that's okay. Don't we all? The main thing is that we're not toxic about it. Don't be a toxic boy. Or a toxic girl. Just don't be a toxic person. It's my general advice. I'm getting tired now. We might end the stream after this. After our character tour, anyway. So this dungeon does go on for a bit. Also, it is nearly 4 o'clock, so I know I said 5 earlier, but like that would like be right up to like then having to, you know, get ready for work. It'd be nice to have an hour to myself before that. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. Not bad. I used to like consider 2-hour streams as like short streams because I watch streamers who stream for like 6 hours a day. But then I thought about it and realised that that's their source of income, that's their job, and I'm a hobbyist. And 2 hours is plenty. Boomer, no. Who's Boomer? Oh, that must be the hunter's pet, because he's the one who said it. Heal Boomer problem aggro. Okay, this guy might not speak very good English, that's fine. Don't make fun of people for broken English. Boomer problem. What? I'm just reading the chat out now. Let's smack Xavius in his face. I'm being that annoying hunter who jumps around in the back, aren't I? Oh, maybe this guy actually has lone wolf. Nope, he just doesn't have his pet up. Where even is the lone wolf talent? Does marksmanship not have... No, that is a marksmanship talent. Where the fuck is it? Am I losing my mind? Yeah, they have barrage. I don't see lone wolf anywhere. Huh. It's not beast mastery, that wouldn't make sense. No. Is it survival? It might be survival.
What is this? Don't make me laugh. I will fracture your feeble mind.
Wake up, sheeple! Oh yeah! They did Xavius dirty. Oh yeah, looks like one of our DPS DC'd. That's a shame, isn't it? I'll just have to make up for their loss. One thing I do like about ESO's dungeons, if we're going back to that, they have 2 DPS instead of 3, which means the queues are shorter, I think. They feel shorter. Actually no, their queues are pretty fucking long. But theoretically their queues should be shorter, right? Or would that... no, that'd be the other way around, wouldn't it? Either way, it makes you feel like you do more contribution to the group. Yay! Nayrama's back. Checkmate, atheists.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Well-earned victory. We must
You could have helped.
stay vigilant. Deep inside the nightmare, Xavius remains unvanquished. The enemy you fought here was merely his shadow.
Malfuria's just like, what? Alright, let's go meet those NPCs in Thunder Totem, get some free XP, and then, you know what, I'll take that lift. I'll take that lift after all. I'll have a drink of Pepsi. And no, I won't forget to bring the smouldering time warp timber to Kiat Key in Stormwind. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. There's a big looks bike. Hello game, are you there? Please fucking answer me. Oh, okay. That was weird. Alright. Let's go. Yes. Can we do both at the same time? That would be really funny. Witness the Skyhorn ritual. It might fail me if I go too far away, so let's make this quick. Let's go. Both at the same time. Same.
Hurry in before they change their mind about allowing me safe passage.
Right. There's one. Yeah, looks like they're both gonna happen at the same time.
Declare my allegiance to the High Mountain tribe.
I told you this wasn't a story stream, so don't get mad, please. Oh. I thought it was going to be a big lengthy conversation. Luckily that seems to be
I am made.
Together,
I stand
we are High Mountain.
not the case. Okay, we did it. We hit level 106, so we got 5 levels this stream. Not bad, not bad. And now, oh, hang on, he needs to go up in the ranks now. There we go. And now I'm going to take you on a tour of my characters across all my realms. This, just in the character select screen now. This is Category. He is my main. I'm one of those people who doesn't choose a different main every expansion based on what their class is doing. I just stick with Druid. I don't even change my spec. I literally stick with Balanced Druid. As you can see, because he is my main and the one I've spent the most time in, I have very much come up with a theme for him. The theme, thank you for asking, is green. He's got this face because he basically has the appearance of my original character I made in Burning Crusade, who is lost to time, down to the face. Except he had blue hair originally. I changed that to green when I decided to try and make him look cool. This is, I believe, a PvP season set. I did have a cobbled together, I think it was Mr. Pandaria leveling gear that was green and stuff. That used to be his transmog, but it was probably more unique than this, but this just looked cooler and it fits well. The cape is a Mists of Pandaria cape. I think it was from that same leveling set, and it fits this pretty perfectly. And this right here is not a staff you can get anymore. It is the Artifact Appearance Challenge variant, and I'm very glad I got it. There was a thing in Legion called the Mage Tower, and if you did it, It was hard to do. Balanced Druid, I admit, was apparently one of the easier ones, but it was still a personal challenge for me. It took me about 5 attempts, which, you know, people were saying they were doing like 70 attempts on their ones and stuff, but like I said, I'm not a huge like raider or like current content kind of a guy, so this was kind of a stretch for me to do, and I did it, and it was a huge feeling of accomplishment, and I doubt I'm ever going to transmog out of it. That's what we call an asshole. Who went past my window, but that's fine. Oh, hey, I didn't notice. The realms listed below will be offline. Oh, okay. I thought they were getting, like... Why are they getting maintenance? I thought they were getting merged for a second. They have said they're doing that soon. Anyway, that's my main. Oh, also, Cenarion Circle Tabard as well, just because it kind of fits the coloration of, like, the green, the brown, and the white there. He's got a whole fucking theme. When the new pre-patch appearance stuff goes live, I'm not actually sure if I'm going to change him up much. I might toy with putting some leaves in his hair or something to make him look more druidic or something. But I've looked through the customization options, and I'm probably going to customize all my characters a bit, but I don't have any specific plans for him. I'll look through it when it actually hits live and see what looks good on him. Maybe we'll change his facial hair. That's probably what we'll do. Anyway, that's my main. This is Corvain. He's my boosted. I used a boost on it. I'll tell you which ones I boosted. I used a boost on this guy from the pre-order. I've never bought a boost individually. They've all been pre-order boosts. Because boosts are fucking expensive. Let's have a look at this. Also, I like leveling characters, so that's counterintuitive. But look, it's 49 quid. Jesus Christ. But you get it for free with a pre-order, so that's nice. Stormwind Guard, he's basically a Stormwind Guard. The Stormwind Guard transmog you can get from Warlords of Draenor garrisons, and the Tabard, you can probably get it from somewhere else as well, to be honest, at this point. The Tabard is just the regular old Stormwind Tabard that the guards use. This sword, I don't remember where I got it from. It might have been from one of the introductions to an expansion gave you this. It might have even been BFA. But that's where I got that sword appearance from. It's a very chonky sword. I can't see it being very effective, if I'm honest. Maybe it's like a blunt weapon. This is Amphicitus, my Dark Iron Dwarf. I have not... I mean, his belt I think is wrong, by the way. His belt needs to be retransmogged, and I have not come up with a staff for him yet. He just recently hit level 120. He's wearing his heirloom gear. He's wearing his... whatchamacallit pajamas, Dark Iron Dwarf pajamas that you get for getting a Dark Iron Dwarf to level 110, which will be level 45 I believe in pre-patch, unless they change out to 50. Wouldn't blame them if they did. Make more sense. And that's cool. Basically, to get this stuff you have to go on from level 1 all the way up to level 50, and it's cool because it's plate looking armour, but you get to wear it on a caster, and I've always thought Blizzard's plate armors looked the coolest, so I'm glad I got that. Also, I enjoyed putting cheek tattoos on him. He looks pretty cool with those. His Voidwalker is called Chargorg, thank you for asking. Virazard is my original Demon Hunter, but he's not the one I've played the most of. He's currently in Stormwind PvP looking gear, just because I couldn't find anything to make him look too purple out of the other Demon Hunter stuff. But he's got purple tattoos, he's got dark hair, as you can see there, it's back in a braid, because I realised I have way too many Night Elves with this fucking hairstyle. 2 now, but it used to be more. And he's got the purple glaives, which I'm pretty sure are from PvP, and that I was working towards with PvP, so I'm glad I got those. And yeah, he looks like a very purple boy. Grimslash is the 4th alt I ever made. He's a Fury Warrior. He wears Blackrock Orc armor set just because I thought it looked kind of cool at the time, but now I'm reconsidering because that looks weird. The way his feet just kind of fucking poke out the bottom there. It's hard to make Worgans look too cool because they look cool naked, but they don't look cool as like a race, and I think that's probably Blizzard's argument for not adding many new beast-like races in the game, because Worgen had so many clipping issues. They're not so bad these days, but they had so many clipping issues and a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, this is Grimslash, and there was a website. I don't know the name of the website anymore, sadly, but basically you would put your character into it, and they would come up with a model. And he used to wield twin axes. He probably will again in the future. Giant twin axes. He's not a sword boy, he's an axe boy. And I had that, like, I previewed the model, and I was like, holy shit, out of all my characters, I really wanted a Grimslash, because at the time they hadn't had the model update, and this website, the models that you can generate and like 3D print out or whatever, only used the old character models. I don't know if that's changed now. I don't know if that's still in business even, but it was like £200 a statue, sadly, so I didn't do it. But I wanted it, and I was going to do Grimslash because he was still using his old character model and it made sense. But yeah, look at him, he's cool. This is Critimal, who we've been playing with all stream. He is my first hunter I ever made, my third alt I ever made, and he has the beard that he always had, but he also used to have my main's hair, which flowed all the way down, but eventually I was like, you know what, it might make sense to give him more wild hair. But I'm considering changing him to a female night elf when that becomes a free option in the Shadowlands pre-patch, just because I don't have a female night elf, and I have loads of male night elves, so I just kind of want to switch it up a bit. And in Night Elven society, females are like the warrior type anyway, so it would make sense given that he's like the PvP warrior type character. He's his backstory, so I don't know what I'll do with him lore-wise, but yeah, there's that. Category is my first alt I ever made. Actually, he's not my third, he's my second alt, and I guess that makes Grimslash my fourth. I'm saying he's like my third character, and Category is the second character I ever made. Fun story behind Category, and look at that familiar hairstyle. I boosted Category. He was my first boost when I was playing Mr. Pandaria and Warlords of Draenor's pre-order went live, and I boosted him to level 90, and this was before I had hit level 90 on my main. I guess you could say I mained this guy for a few months. I remember logging into my Druid and being like, oh fuck, I remember all these abilities, because I played this guy so much. He was like level 87, and then I boosted this guy to 90. I was like, so this is what it's like to be max level. So that was cool. I have a lot of fun memories on this character. In fact, he might even be the one who's exalted with a Nether Drake mounts. I don't think this guy's exalted with Nether Drakes, which is fun to think about. I might have done that grind on this character, which is actually kind of annoying to think about, because if I want to get as many reputations as possible, I should do it all on one character. That's another reason why I don't swap mains every expansion, by the way. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun experiences with this guy. He's always been arcane. I kind of make my characters spec specific, like Beastmaster, Fury, obviously the DPS one, I always forget, Havoc I think, Destruction, and Arms. And yeah, I fell out of love with Arcane and Legion, so I've really not played this guy a lot since then. As you can see, he's only level 105. Stalwart is an alternate... Oh, he's also got the same hair, by the way, when you take the helmet off, but he's an alternate universe version of my main, lore-wise anyway, who died. He's a Frost DK, and as you can tell, I like purple. I really like this Death Knight set because it's purple, even though like the heroic version I think is like light blue and it makes more sense, and it looks like Lich King armor. I was like, no, I want to be purple, so this guy's purple. I haven't got much to say about him. Adamant is my paladin. He currently has a corrupted Ashbringer appearance, which I don't think suits him at all. I love paladin transmog, so I should really get this guy higher level, but since the Lightforged Draenei came out, I kind of fell out of love with dwarf paladins, so I haven't leveled him much. Retribution, obviously, and yeah, that's him. I kind of leveled my dwarf paladin and my Draenei Shaman side by side, but we'll get to him in a minute. Neverwarp is a boost. He was the boost I used for the Legion pre-order boost on him, I think. So he was level 100 when that came around, and I have a hard time getting into boosted characters, if I'm honest. A really hard time. But he's my Demonology Warlock. And yeah, I originally... Oh shit, that's a whole thing. Should we look through my deleted characters in a bit? I originally had a Dwarf Warlock who was going to be my Warlock, and I deleted him, and I was like, I haven't made a human yet. This was before I'd ever made a human, so that's fine. I was like, that's fine, we'll just delete him and make a human. Because I thought humans were boring, and then they got a graphical rework. I was like, hey, they're not so bad now. And I'm definitely going to customize the shit out of him to make him look a lot meaner when Shadowlands comes out. Like, maybe I'll give him like a scarred out eye and some messier hair or something. Right now he looks way too normal. Smark is my shaman. I couldn't come up with a backstory for this guy to save my life, but I fucking love Draenei, how they look. and I have a criminally small amount of Draenei characters for how much I love Draenei, but this is my Draenei. He is an elemental shaman, and I really enjoyed leveling him up, but I just can't get back into playing him for some reason. This is Elismir. We're getting into like this set of characters, apart from like Corvain. They're the characters I all had at like level 100 around Legion, and I kind of like played the introduction to each one of their class order halls just to see what it was like. But other than that, I didn't touch a lot of them after that. So yeah, this is like my main crop of characters right here. Elismir was going to be the next one. I was leveling her via the Legion pre-patch invasions, so she really doesn't have a lot of playtime. She's also the only gnome, besides the one mecha gnome, that I've ever made. Because I don't like gnomes as like the whole, hey, we're gnomes, we're inventive. I don't, as you can probably tell by that impression, I don't like that side of them. So the whole point of Elismir was, or Elismir, I don't know how to fucking pronounce the name I made, but the whole point of her was that she didn't like that lifestyle and set off to find her own path, and she's very weird for a gnome. We're getting to the area of characters where I'm having a hard time, because I'm like, when the Shadowlands pre-patch hits, do I level you entirely through dungeons and get you to level cap? Or do I delete you and remake you and start you from level 1 and do story mode looking at you? Because she's a Windwalker monk, by the way. Windwalker monk is extremely fun to play, but I haven't played much of her. So, I don't know, and I don't think I've ever made another monk since, so I don't know. I did make a panda once, but we'll probably get to that when we look for our deleted characters. Callus here, he, interestingly enough, was... I've got loads of playtime on him, even though he's only level 67, because he was an experiment I was doing where I wasn't streaming it or anything, but it was story mode. I was going through and reading all of the quest text and going through all of the quests, and I believe I even... when I got to level 60, I still had a few zones to go through, so I just did quests that didn't give me any XP just to finish the Eastern Kingdoms Alliance storyline, just so that I could read through all of it and experience it. And I was taking him through Outland 2, and the whole point was he had no heirlooms, and I wasn't going to transmog except for the daggers, which I did end up transmogging because I was too excited about them, because they're the coolest daggers in the game. But yeah, he's an assassination rogue, and I probably will delete him and remake him to play through Burning Crusade on stream at some point. Probably a long way from now, given that we want to do Wrath of the Lich King Horde first. But that's fine. Maybe I'll just do that privately anyway. Navarus is another rogue. He's the first allied race we're seeing here, apart from the Dark Iron Dwarf, I guess. He is a Void Elf, obviously. He is an outlaw rogue, so the whole idea is he's a Void Elf pirate. The reason I haven't played much of him is that I can't stand Outlaw Rogue gameplay, turns out. I don't like it at all. So that's an issue there. I might delete and remake him as a different spec, as a different rogue spec. Obviously you don't have to delete them to change their spec, but as I mentioned earlier, because of their whole issue with the whole leveling revamp, I would have to take him all the way through dungeons if I wanted to experience... Otherwise I wouldn't be able to experience a full expansion story, if you know what I mean. Sorry if I'm like rambling, it's just because I've got lots to get through here, and I am really passionate about all my characters, and I'm excited to show this on stream. I'm probably going to clip this out and upload it as its own thing, by the way. Tamul is my newest character. I've been playing him off stream. He is a Lightforged Draenei Paladin, also Retribution. Don't tell Adamant, but he's probably going to replace Adamant. Like, I'm not going to delete Adamant, but I really want a Lightforged Draenei Paladin, and I don't want to play healer or tank, so... Yeah, I think Lightforged Draenei can be really fucking cool looking, and when he's got all of his cool fucking transmog, all the plate up and all that kind of shit, he's going to look so fucking cool, dude. I'm very excited to play him. Diana is the sister of Aeonar, who we will get into later. Diana is a female Draenei priest. She's a shadow priest, and her whole story that I've written for her is void based, and she's very exciting. And yeah, I haven't played much of her, but I really like how female Draenei look. They're really fucking cool, like Space Goat alien lasses. And yeah, I've got a lot to say about her because I haven't played much of her, but very excited to play more of her at some point, or maybe remake her and play through her expansion or something like that. Bolwick, who kind of sits between them at the minute based on the level he is my Koltiran Druid. I really like the Koltiran Druid forms. I still don't know what spec I'm taking him. Maybe Guardian. I don't know, Guardian would make the most sense, but look how wide he is. Cenarian raiment was not made for boys this wide. He looks a little bit weird, but it's the only transmog I can really give to him when he's level 28. ANR is the sister of DNR. She is also a priest, but she is a holy priest, and she's light forged, and there's a whole story I've written about that. If you're interested in that, go to critigry.wordpress.com and look for the Sisters of Light and Shadow. I don't know how well it holds up. I did write it a couple of years ago. But yeah, they've got a whole story going on that I really enjoy. She's basically one of my only characters that I've ever tried to be a healer on, and healing's not bad. It's just a little stressful. You can't take your attention off the game that much as you can when you're DPSing, so there's that. Here's a Mechanome. He's called Kortu. He is named after a Ratchet and Clank planet, and this is a Robo-Mutt. If you know what a Robo-Mutt is, I like you very much. Thank you for existing. But yeah, he's a Mechanome. Mechanomes can look dumb, but they can look good when they've got the heritage armor, so I mean, I think this is the only kind of Mechanome appearance I can really stomach, is the one I made, so I think Kortu looks cool, and I'm not going to touch him because he's level 21. That should scale down to level 10, hopefully, and I'll be able to take him through most of an expansion experience, and maybe just do one or two quests that don't award experience. Shadramar is my only Horde character on Chamber of Aspects. I made a mistake, I should not have done this. My original plan was to make the allied race Horde characters Chamber of Aspects only. I shouldn't have done this, this doesn't make sense. I can't play with my Horde I don't have any Horde friends on my Horde server, that's a shame. But if I did have them, I wouldn't be able to play with them on there. And because of that, I'm thinking, even though he's level 80 I might delete him and remake him over there. He's a Frost Mage. I really like how he looks, and I was basically paying attention to the Mr. Pandaria story last time I was playing through him. I'm not sure he even has heirlooms. I imagine he does though, because otherwise, you know, how's that transmog going to work every time you get a new piece of gear? I don't know. Maybe I was doing it that way though. My deleted characters, which we'll go through really quickly. I've been playing this game for a long time, so don't judge me. Critigro is that wall, and if you're wondering why they're naked, it's because you used to have to delete heirlooms before you could delete the character. And I wasn't about to go and suit up in some other stuff before I deleted the character, but yeah. Critigro is my deleted warlock. That was my original warlock that I was leveling through. I had some fun on this guy. But yeah. The idea was that he was, I guess, I made Adamant long after. He might have been long after he was even deleted, but I always had an idea of making a dwarf paladin and a dwarf warlock, and they're like brothers or cousins or something, but I need to get away from the whole family motif of my characters, because it doesn't get very interesting after a while if they're all related. Kritigrar is... we're leaving that there. Dead Hoofs is my Draenei Death Knight. That's the end of that story. I've got a lot of deleted Death Knights, if I'm honest, because I just could not get into the story. But I can restore any of these whenever I like, so that's nice. Bear with me, stream. I really need the loot. I was hoping to do this before I ended the stream, but after I ended the stream, but no. I'll be back soon. I'm back, and I'm disconnected, so let me just relaunch the game. Sorry it took so long. I got caught up in something on my way back from Valoo, but I'm back now. And we are going to finish up the character Look-a-doo. Let me just make sure that's booted back up correctly. I should have got rid of the Streamlabs, there you are. I should have got rid of the grey thing when I was doing this. Sorry. Let me do that now. Hang on. You can go down there for a second because I'll need you later. Okay, right. Sorry, so if you want to have a look at what all those characters look like without the grey box there, because that's surely what you're all clamouring to see. Here they are. Let's just pretend I did that way originally. Okay, and next up, you'll see I have 8, 3 and 1 to go. Nagrand is my Horde Realm, so that's a bug. She does not look like that. She does not. Okay, she's not supposed to be holding one of those. She's supposed to be holding 2 of these. In fact, she's not supposed to be holding these at all. She's supposed to be holding 2 swords, because that's what Zaveris says. She uses swords instead of... But yeah, this is Zaveris. This is my Horde main. She's a Havoc Demon Hunter. I play her way more than I do Virizard. I used her to experience all of the Horde side BFA content, which is better than the Alliance side BFA content, because Zoldazar has dinosaurs and Kultiras has politics. So there's that. And Lady Ashbane. Honfir is the pre-order fucking boosted character that I used for BFA. Again, I don't know why he's only wearing 1. I think that's a bug. But he's a Guardian Druid. He's a tank, wouldn't you know? I actually made a tank. And this bus is going past really slowly. You can probably hear it. Bye bye bus. The reason why I didn't play him much at all, in fact, his playtime, let's have a look at what his playtime is real quick. The reason I haven't played him is because I was doing a pre-patch event, and it's all about the burning of Teldrassil, and he didn't fit into that event at all, and it just felt weird and dumb, so I stopped playing, and then I just never logged back into him after that. So I should do, really. What's the playtime when you played? 1 hour 57 minutes. Oh boy! This is Blight. I like Blight. Blight is a Affliction Warlock, and I haven't actually written his backstory, but the general idea of Blight is that he... I don't know why I said that way, but generally... basically, he was a mage in Dalaran before it turned into a floating city, and he practiced fell magic, and they caught him at it, and they chopped off his head. They didn't chop off his head, but they killed him for it, and he got raised as an undead when the Forsaken invaded that area, and he's fucking pissed off that they did that because he was using it for good. So now he's just gonna use it for evil. Who gives a shit anymore? He basically is a Sylvanas loyalist, or he was before I knew the end of her story, and she basically abandons her loyalists. So we'll have to figure something out for that. But yeah, that's Blight. He's a lovely fellow. Lokresh is a Mag'har Orc Hunter, and this here is Lonefang. They kind of have a bit of a backstory as well, but it's not particularly complicated. Just basically, he's a bit homesick. He doesn't feel at home on Azeroth. He feels very alienated and out of place, and he doesn't really have many friends, and he's kind of a loner. And he met this wolf that came through the portal with him from Draenor, and that wolf is his friend, and he's called Lonefang because he's lonely. So yeah, the orcs sometimes do cry, so that's his thing. Lombax is my Volpera. He is an enhancement shaman. He has 2 big hammers, and he's not afraid to use them. and he is a Lombax. No, he's not. He's a Volpera. I'm super happy I got the name Lombax because it took me a while to unlock the Volpera, and I was worried it would be taken. And quite miraculously, it wasn't taken, and I'm super fucking happy about it. And he's probably going to be one of the characters I level through Shadowlands pre-patch stuff, because I really like how the Volpera look. I think they're really fucking cool, especially since the only race I've never really played is a goblin, and this is basically the goblin model, so it's basically an entirely new race from my perspective because of that, because I've never seen the goblin stuff, so that's cool. Maybe I'll make a goblin one day. Maybe we'll do that, because we won't have to go through the goblin start area, but I've never actually done that, so I probably should do that. Anyway, Czar. This is Czar. He's my Zandalari troll, and he looks really cool, and he's going to be, I've realised, a balanced druid. I've never made another balanced druid. In fact, I've never really leveled another druid. Maybe he will be a cat, actually. Maybe I'll do feral. Anyway, I really like their forms. They're my favourite druid forms out of the new allied races, so very excited for that. Then we've got Golgor, very simple. I think he's arms, actually. I think he's a Tauren arms warrior. And I did a whole blog thing. I say a whole blog thing, I think I got one entry in, which was going to be the travels of Golgor, and I wrote him a whole backstory, and then I was going to like update his story as he travelled through the world with screenshots and stuff, but that's just one of my many abandoned projects, and I'll probably remake him if I ever play a Tauren, but I'm not sure if I'll actually do a Tauren warrior, so who knows. I mean, what's the point of doing a Tauren when I've got High Mountain Tauren unlocked anyway, so I don't know. And then finally Lumbulos, who's actually a fairly recent character. He is another Retribution Paladin, but I basically finished getting the Heritage Armor for the Blood Elves on Zaveris, and I wanted to level a Blood Elf with the Heritage Armor and Golden Eyes, because I've never made one with Golden Eyes. So yeah, that's him. And as for deleted characters, I've got Bulwark. I did warn you about these Death Knights. I've got Bulwark, who has a shit name. That's probably why I deleted him, because it's like Bulwark, as in like you have a shield, but he was originally a tank, but clearly I went Frost in the end. But yeah, his whole thing was, and we might actually remake this guy with a better name for our playthrough, but the whole idea was that he was going to be my Death Knight tank, and yeah, that didn't happen eventually. That didn't happen in the end, but yeah. And then Double Dead, who, as you may be able to tell, is called Double Dead because he's died twice to become a Death Knight, so I thought that would be fun. Yeah, he's an undead Death Knight, and he's just, I think he's Frost, but this was back when Frosts used two-handed swords, whereas nowadays they use two one-handed swords like this guy does. So yeah, I deleted those guys. Now we're going to, when I find it, Magferodon. Do you know why we're going to Magferodon? I kept it hidden at the time, but this... Oh shit, do I have to make a character to see my deleted characters? Shit. Okay. Okay. So this was our stream realm. So Who Needs Gear is here. You know, we got him to level 19 and shit was starting to hit hard, but that's all going to be changed soon anyway, so there's no point in keeping him. Sorensa, remember Sorensa, our mage? For some reason, I remembered her as a hunter, but she's quite clearly a mage. And Niessa, who we leveled for a bit on this stream. Remember those days? That was only like a year or two ago. They're all still there. I can restore them if we ever do decide to carry on with our adventures. But for now, I have no plans to do so. Also, level 1 characters do not go somewhere where you can remake them. So you have to be level 10 before it gets put in the deleted character database. Anyway, moving on. Argent Dawn is an RP realm. RP realms fascinate me, and I've tried a few times to get into RP. Here is Galstan, the hunter. I did a very lengthy backstory on him, but I did it entirely on Total RP free, which then got uninstalled, and now I've lost all of it. So that's Galstan. Toladar is the name of my mage. Basically, his story is that he failed to get into the High Elf Mage Academy, or whatever the equivalent of that would even be, and he's trying to make his way through the world as a failed mage. And then, the version we have on the live server is like him later down the line when he's way better at it. And then Edrig is a very unique character. I leveled him entirely through professions. He is a blacksmith. I even made a guild for him. And Everything he wears is something that he has crafted. Look at that low poly bird I've just noticed. Everything he wears is something that he has crafted, and he is only allowed to kill mobs when they are in the way of ore. He levels up entirely by mining and smithing, and the occasional mob he has to kill. So that's Edrig. As you can tell, he's not very high level because that's an insanely long project, but I like to play him occasionally. I have no deleted characters on this server to restore. And finally, on Karazhan, we have Shadow Madman. You might be thinking, Christian, what kind of name is Shadow Madman? I'll tell you what kind of name Shadow Madman is. Shadow Madman is the name of my very first character, who I made in Burning Crusade on this very realm. And to be fair, that character was a druid, but I figured if I'm going to remake Shadow Madman, he should be a rogue. And the whole idea, this used to be a PvP realm, so this was going to be like a PvP character. And I think I have a few other, yeah, Rend, who I think we did some streaming on, but given that we've got Corvain now, we no longer need Rend to level through with him. So yeah, I think we were streaming with him fairly recently actually, so but again, I can restore him if we ever do decide to continue doing like a war mode thing. But if we're going to do a war mode thing, I'd prefer to do that on Chamber of Aspects, you know. And then Sadus, who is basically Tamul. Don't need him, I've got Tamul. I didn't realise, I think I basically made Tamul and leveled him a bit. I realised I'd already done it. And I was like, well, I'd rather have him on Chamber anyway. So that's all of my characters. Thank you for watching this stream. Thank you for listening to my ramble. As you can see, I like this game quite a bit. But I'm going to be ending the stream now. Oh, that's the wrong screen. There we go. So thank you for sticking around and watching what did turn out to be a 3-hour stream in the end. I will see you in the next one.